Hello, everyone. I'm Greg Luke. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 112 of Factorio with Angels and Bob Smarts, where we are just putting the last few touches on our iron processing sorting facility. Yeah, so I think we have gotten this up and running nicely. We just need to start bringing in more mineral sludge. Is that what it's called? The stuff we need for these. Mineral sludge, yes. And apparently I need some belt, a lot of belt. Hopefully we have some here. Yes, we do. Good. Also underground pipe apparently. I guess I'll have to just handcraft this. Okay. Connect pipes. This is not all correct because of this. Hmm. So we want this to be going up from here. That's a bit hard with this. I guess we will just make this custom then. Like this. I think this is all right. Hmm. So for later, this will need to be connected here. And we will of course need to connect the power and connect some ore, I guess. Good. And then this should start running as well, at least if I provide some ceramic filters. What is wrong here? No output because I don't have enough inserters. Okay. Finish up, please. Oh, it's filter inserters we need. That is why. Not enough still. How many do we need for this? 16. Okay. Just for reference for later, I guess. Which I won't remember, so never mind that. Good. So again, these two warehouses will start backing up on crushed ores, but we will just live with that. We do need to bring in more mineral sludge before we can handle that. Now, a guy in the comments, Joe McGuire, helped me become a little bit more familiar with Hillmod, I guess. I pointed out some useful stuff because I wanted this area to be self-sufficient. And I guess that is actually possible with some more recipes. I just need to learn how to use this. So we can do this as usual. And this has been our big headache. Let's just go for 60 of these as the usual. So I'm currently making all of my mineral sludge from slag slurry, which we make from the stone, crushed stone. The plan for now is to bring in more mineral sludge made from thermal water, but we can also make mineral sludge from crystal slurry. And crystal slurry can actually be made out of pretty simple stuff like geodes, and geodes can be made out of water and heavy mud water. Now I did a very straightforward line here. We actually need a lot more, but if we do something like this, you can actually ask Hillmod to just find the best possible combination of all your recipes here to try and limit unnecessary products. And right now it can't really limit a lot because we're not using any of these geodes for anything. But if we just add a lot more recipes for it to use that, it has already gotten rid of those. Now, there's also to make crystal slurry into our mineral sludge. We also need mineralized water. And that's made from crushed stone and water. And this is all fine. We get a little extra crushed stone with this recipe, I guess. That's actually confusing me a little bit. I guess Hillmod has some problems still, because I also wanted to make, well, with geodes you can also make them directly into crystal slurry, and if we add these recipes as well, I think that's a bit more efficient in regards to using sulfuric acid. Then it suddenly wants me to crush more sapphirite than I need to get the stone to do all of this. Get the stone for the extra mineralized water. It don't want to crush any of these geodes anymore, which is a bit sad. And I don't really understand that, because I can simply optimize it by removing some of these recipes again. Now I need to crush a little bit less sapphirite, even less, and a little bit less again, and I think just 2 more of these removed will equal it out. Now we actually have a bit too much stone, okay. So it is a balancing thing, and you can just scale it up a little bit and then it will be fine, I guess. My problem right now is the heavy mud water is only either from mixing mud and water or from wait, what? I'm missing some recipes here. No, this is right. Viscous mud water. And viscous mud water is made from mud and water or from pumping it from a lake. And we don't have any lakes around here. Well, actually, we do sort of have a lake somewhat nearby over here. But I don't want to be bringing in mud water for this, because then we just, well, we make a setup here that we can't copy anywhere over here, for example, unless we start add a mod to dig out a lake. And I have been talking a lot about that, and we might still do that at some point. But until we do, I will not consider this full recipe as a self-contained thing where you just need to add in. Wait, haven't I made the recipe for this? Wait a moment. Let's bring this down, or actually just remove it and add it again. Okay, now it doesn't need stuff to be brought in, other than what we actually expect. Also, let's set this as a default crusher for now. Can we also please do this for the full production block? Yes, good. We also have liquefier tubes. Set as default, put it on. Actually, we will remove this block soon, so we should just set some defaults, I guess. Why can't I select other assembling machines? That's weird. Never mind. Even if I wanted to do something like this to make the mineral sludge, I think I would do it in another location because it is quite a lot of processing, as you can see. Some of these are not needed. They have 0 output, so we can remove those, but still, it is a lot of stuff. I would rather just bring in the mineral sludge. And since we can get mineral sludge out of thermal water, I think. Whoops, wrong thing. Here. I think we will be fine. I'm not sure how fast mineral or thermal water is pumped from the ground though, so we will have to look into that. But for now, this is still the plan. At least I've become a little bit more familiar with Hellmod, I guess. So that is nice. Also, I've been looking for a way to... Well, let's just use this, I guess. For this, I had a hard time figuring out how to say that I want 15 crushed stone in, see how much I get, instead of trying to work the other way around. And that is possible simply by pressing this. So you can say you get 15 crushed stone in. Whoops, now I'm adding stuff. This input, 15 crushed stone, and that then we can see what we can get out of that. So yeah, that is also possible when you actually learn how to use your tool. Why is this broken now? Can I just unlink and link it again? Yes, I can. Okay. So this produces what we need for an input here, so that is good. But I guess we are basically done here then. To make it fully self-sustained now, or not self-sustained, but eternally running, I guess, we need to bring in the mineral sludge so we don't back up on a lot of brush doors here. And of course we need to bring this out. Okay. At least we have some, actually a pretty good amount of iron ore production now. And it can be improved pretty easily. We should probably put down a pump here so we don't put a little bit all the time into these tanks. And then we should make an overflow valve up here, I guess. Or a top-up valve, I guess. So we prefer... or we don't flood the system with our input. We let this work as it's supposed to. The stuff from the train station will only bring it up to 80% full. Now, what seems to be the problem with some of these from time to time? They get red. It's just a matter of input. Is that only a problem for the top ones? Because that just means that we have a little bit too many machines, of course, and that is a good problem to have. In this case, at least. Yeah, we are using the full belt, so there shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Good, good. Now, should we go actually try and pump some thermal water? Oh wait, we needed this research first. Okay. Why is this not working? Because it requires yellow or blue, science packs, which we are out of. Blue is all limited by transistors because of plastic, I guess. No. Because wait, not transistors. What's supposed to come in here? Engine units. So we don't have any steel, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. What was the plan, or what have been our small time solution to steel? Have we had a chest with iron ore in it, or something like that? This is steel. This was probably iron ore, yes. Okay, we can fix that again, at least temporary. Let's. This needs to be put in here. This in here. Good. I think we're somewhat clean then. Let's grab a little bit of, or a big bit of iron ore, I guess. Just to have steel last a little bit longer. Okay. We need it in here somewhere, so let's just go. Yeah. Oh, I should have taken everything from the train. My bad. Grab some stuff from there, please. Thank you. And now no, I didn't put everything in. Good, good. Whoops. Oh, this will just have to be ugly. Okay, so that is working for a while again. Now, do we need to do anything before working on thermal water, other than having this research, of course, that allows us to use it? We should find some thermal water too, I guess. I think we saw some over here somewhere. I think it was light blue or teal or something. I might be wrong though. Oh, this stuff. No, that's natural gas. And oil. We might have built on top of it more natural gas. Are they not visible on the map? Where was it again? Dang it. I think I'm just being blind, because I am pretty sure that we saw some at some point. Oh, I am just blind. It's the big orange things. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, and they are spread out all over the place. Good. This just seems like a good starting spot, I guess, because we have two fields so close to each other. This is a lot less output. I'm still not sure what the shield actually represents, but we shall see. How are we going to get a station down there? And how much production are we going to need down there? So, we want to make mineral sludge from this stuff. Thermal water into filtration units. This is just mined. If we want something like 500 per second, and we need 500 out of the ground, okay. This is a lot more than we need currently, but at some point when we have a lot of small ore sorting facilities, we should probably need it at some point, I think. Okay, so station. And how many machines did we need for that? 20. Okay, so we do need a somewhat substantial production of processing area. Let's just go and fill up our train with stuff. How's our pollution doing? Not too bad around the new places, at least. So it seems like mining really is our big, and power production with coal, I guess, is the big sinners here. Which is nice, because then we don't have to encircle everything in filtering, air cleaning stuff. Oh, we also made steel here, of course, yeah. So everything on the bus that used steel stopped, of course. This should probably prioritize the bus then. Is this the only thing on the bus? You're needing it though. So this is start. This is engine units. Oops. Let's get off that belt. Nothing else uses it. Okay. Interesting. But now our blue signs should start up again. We have some engine units coming in. I could also just drop some engine units in there myself, I guess. As we have a bit of a backup. Okay. Now the train has been filled, I guess. How are we on the tier 2 robots? Pretty good. Let's take those. Put them in there. Clean up our inventory a bit. I guess we need these. We actually need more than 10. Let's just go for the 20. And since we need ceramic filters, we also need to clean them. Why can these not work together? Now again, I'm not that familiar with. Okay, apparently the ordering does do something. So when I selected this, I guess that was considered my main product. So the output from that, the product of that, can't be used in any of the other recipes. No, it is being used now though, so I'm not sure what this ordering does. Eh, what? I'm not sure. Oh well, it does work if we just shift it around. We need a lot of purified water for this. A lot. Which needs a lot of water. Really, we need 10 machines cleaning this stuff? Well, that seems a bit excessive. That means we need a lot of ceramic filters on a belt. If one belt is even in, well, we only need slightly under one belt for this amount at least. But again, 500 sludge is a lot, so I guess we will just have to go big or go home. This we will produce with these. Yeah, this is not really true that that is how it's made. I guess there just isn't a recipe for the thing this produces. So let's just not put that in. It produces 60 per second, so we know that we need almost 20. Which is a bit weird, because the tier 2s of these, I think 4. Oh, actually, exactly 4 is enough for water boss. A little bit less would be enough, I guess, but yeah, it makes sense to me now. That's the important thing. This is what we're using. Good. Did we have filtration units too? I think we did. No? Could we have filtration unit 2s? Nope. Okay, never mind. We have 20 now. Good. Do we also have hydro plants? No. Wait, yes, we do. Okay. Never mind me. I think this is our recipe. It's a bit weird that it's just, well, it's what we want. We should get it out of the ground. Thermal water, done. So now we can actually produce this stuff. I think there was a lot of other stuff that I also wanted to produce. We could also get this for the washing of geodes to just produce geodes. We could also use our 2 full warehouses of purple geodes down here to produce more mineral sludge, I guess. You can't crush. Never mind. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's just get the thermal water, I guess. I'm still thinking about how to do the station though. And we do need to clear some biters, obviously. Are we just gonna continue this build or this rail down? I guess that's possible. And fine. Sure. Let's do that. So we need to kill biters. That means we need a lot of shells, which we have. We have a tank. Wait, why is belt not being filled in? What are you doing? Nothing? Oh, because this is not actually parked. It's trying to go nowhere. Dang it. I guess that's a general problem I have when I make these temporary stations, or whatever you call them. At least for going back, because then my wagons won't be filled up, which is sad. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But I guess you never know until you need it. So we shall go down here and continue the rail. We don't have any ammo for our... We have ammo in here though. 1100, okay, that will have to do. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.